shit. Hey, we're live. Straight talk, no chase.
Definitely.
Good night, good evening, good morning. I stole Dan's intro because he was slacking on his pimping.
Hold on. Good afternoon.
He's still slacking.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. This is Straight Talk, No Chase. We are back, better than ever. I am your brother, the Juiceman Dan.
Hey, it's Mr. Let's Talk Real in the building. Hey, dog, don't fuck my intro up no more. This is Mr. Let's Talk Real in the building. We got On Every Drug Reds in the building too tonight. This is a special show.
Definitely. Once again, Tripp Simpson in the building. That way.
We got a special show today. We got our good brother in the building today.
Brother?
Paint the Town Reds.
Hold on.
Paint the Town Reds.
I'm not your brother.
He more like a cousin.
Yeah. Like a cousin.
Did we skip? Why we skip Koosta? I know you putting funnel in your shit, Koosta. You still can introduce yourself.
I forgot, bro. I'm here.
He's
Funnel.
live. He's live
I was
today.
turned up red.
Funnel Koosta. Hold on. We got Dallas in the building. Dallas. Young Dallas in the building.
Hey, Dion. Hey, present. You know what I mean?
Now we got a special guest in the building. The happiest brother I've ever met in my life.
Young Dallas.
Turn up Reds.
Young Dallas.
Reds the turn up god.
Young Dallas. Young Dallas.
Reds, what's good?
Talk to the people, Reds.
Hey, Young Dallas to my left. Hey, Koosta on my right.
Reds, tell the people about your event. You got the models in the building today.
Yeah.
So explain what we got going on. Explain what Paint the Town Reds actually is.
That shit threw me off.
Alrighty. I'll explain to you what I got going on. Basically, Paint the Town Reds. Of course, I named it after myself because I am red.
Reds.
But it pretty much was an idea that started from love.
Love?
Love the club?
No, not love the club, but just love.
All right. So what you got?
The emotion of love.
The emotion of love. Okay.
Explain that.
And spreading love.
Okay.
So I had a couple homies who I've been supporting throughout their endeavors of participating in other art events and stuff like that, and all over DC. And I've known these guys for a long time. Shout out my man Khalid Customs.
Khalid Customs?
Khalid Customs, do airbrushing. You might have seen him at my events.
You said airbrushing you?
No, not me.
I don't want to see you airbrush.
I said you might have seen him airbrush at my events.
Oh,
dumbass.
50.
50.
You old mother. This nigga just gave you a no 50, no nothing.
Hey.
Bro.
You deserve a bell for that.
Go ahead, man.
And
My bad, Reds. My bad, Reds.
Nigga say 50
Ball.
though.
Go ahead.
And my man, SP the plug, if you look him up on IG, Sean Perkins, my man from Detroit, good guy. So, they just gave me like, they helped me out with figuring out who I am,
Good.
a little bit. So I just started to, had an idea of supporting them guys at events and stuff like that. I just had an idea, maybe if I create my own art event and I could build a platform to support them, help them, and other artists out there that need some, a platform to project their artwork, then, I could do that at my best.
Hey, Reds, this is the most serious I've ever heard you sound in my
Because I'm
life.
passionate about this shit.
I see, man.
I don't play when, because I love helping people, and, I found something that I love to do. And
Turn up, right?
Hey, man, and I be turning that motherfucker. You already
And you
know.
turn everybody up.
Turn everybody motherfucking up. I don't play.
So I noticed that you expanding beyond the District of Columbia as well.
Yeah, man, trying to take over the motherfucking world like Pinky in the Brain. You hear me?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So, I've been doing it for a little bit in DC, created some buzz, and my whole agenda was to be global and to let the whole world know about, celebrating art.
Okay.
In its purest form, you know what I'm saying?
So you were just in Baltimore, right?
Baltimore was Saturday night. I got an upcoming event in Philly on the 22nd.
Okay.
And I'm in the works with something downtown. I ain't gonna let that cat out the bag yet until that's solid, you know what I'm saying? Downtown, DC, my next art event. So I'm working, man. I'm working hard, man.
You know what you should do?
What?
You should give us three some mics at your next art event. Let us talk shit.
I'm with it. Talk shit.
You gonna be turned. We gonna talk shit.
I'm actually an artist. You should let me paint. I want to put some of them in the gallery.
Fucking artist.
I want to paint.
Alright, that's what's up.
Don't hate on my well-roundedness, Tripp Simpson.
Yeah, you round in the motherfucker.
The real Pablo.
He said paint on my roundness.
Don't talk about my round head in public.
The water jug head ass.
That's art. That's art right there.
Yeah.
It is.
He spent an hour a day.
Hey, shout out to my man Kudrow for the fade. It's a masterpiece.
Oh, okay. I thought you twisted your dreads.
You was just trying to put his legs like shit.
I thought
about
he
to
was
say,
saying
God
that.
damn.
I thought he was just say shout out to Kudrow.
Hey, y'all niggas know me better than that. Man. Don't play with me like that.
So, you know.
Hey. I actually wanna ask you a few questions, man. So, what was your inspirational, or at what time of your life that you decided that you were gonna enter the art field, or what made you become passionate about art?
I feel like everything is glamorized with basketball, the athletic aspect. I just felt like there was not enough attention on art. There was not enough attention on, you know what I'm saying, like true art. You know what I'm saying? We all listen to music. Music is great. That's one form of art. Right. A lot of different forms of art. But you know what I'm saying? I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I seen my homies struggle and they grind to, you know, work on art pieces and sell their art. And it was just like I said, it was a pure form of love and genuine shit straight from the heart. Like, I just love my homies, and I just decided, man, let me get into this art situation and see how I can help people, see how I can, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
give them
So you're like the Jesus Christ of art.
I'm gonna save motherfuckers.
Now I was just you know what I'm saying. I know you since childhood, man. I was genuinely inspired when I saw you doing the art events and doing your thing, man. Doing something outside of the box. You know what I'm saying?
Did you want him to
whether
paint you?
it was due to your passion or your lack of athleticism, it doesn't even matter. Did you get it?
Like Reds can throw football, but he was in the joint like,
No, hold on. Shout out to Lamar Riggs Steelers,
I
man.
gotta play time.
Reds was balling.
I ain't never get cut though. That's all I
Yeah.
know. I ain't never get
my
cut.
man said
They
you
knew
couldn't-
about me.
My man said you couldn't play ball, so you just started looking at
No. Nah, Reds. Little league Reds can play ball.
Thank you. All I needed was one
I don't
ball.
know past.
After
I don't
12,
know past.
after 12, he
I
was cut
don't
off.
know past 12 years old, but he can ball at 12. You know
My
what
man
I'm saying?
said Little League he was good.
Hey, that's all that matters.
That's
I
the
got
facts. I go and speak the facts. I know he was good in Little League.
He was decent.
Hey, it's better to be good in Little League than just, like you said.
Never
He didn't
good.
get cut.
Never get. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to everybody who's has-been. It's better to be
Right.
a has-been than it never was.
Yeah.
Hold up. I'm going to give y'all a history lesson real quick. Tripp Simpson, Reds Turn Up, and Mrs. Let's Talk Real was on the same team.
Oh yeah.
And Lamar Riggs, we were on the same team.
Yeah, turn up.
3 Al Bundys in this
It's a
motherfucker.
sore spot. I broke my arm during the Super Bowl run.
You did. Shout out to your non-athleticism.
Hey, look.
Breaking your arm in the
He's good at talking
championship.
shit.
Hey, I played.
Fucking break your arm in the championship.
I was just glad not to be like them other guys, man, on the bench.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No,
But,
actually, no. Hey, Tripp was the DN. Tripp was a very good DN. I remember him playing DN.
Yeah, that was hit the bell, man.
Talking about football, and I said DN.
I appreciate the compliment though. But look, Reds, let's get back to you,
But
man.
yeah, man.
We veering off subject
Yeah.
here.
That was integral.
We got the other
integral.
camera.
We gonna get on that word.
That's
later.
We'll
integral.
get to that later. But you know.
That was integral.
But yeah, man, it's just like I say, man. It's I just said, man, you know, I'm starting with my homies who I truly love. There was 3 guys really. My tattoo artist.
Leave it alone.
Man, hold up, man.
Leave it alone.
Man, look. Nah, man.
How many guys you said? 1, 2, 3 guys. You
You got a
truly
bell
love.
for each guy.
Man, real talk. I gotta let y'all know, real talk, man.
Yeah, you never let it. Come on out now. This is the place to do it,
Hey,
man.
I'm coming out, man. Fuck
Hey,
it. 3 of my homies, man. You know what I'm saying? Who I wanted to support and give all my help to as far as putting their brands out there, their artwork and shit like that. I started out with trying to just do it for them, and then it just snowballed out of control. And I was like, you know what, man, this is my purpose. I'm living my purpose. You know?
Website?
I got.
It's coming really soon.
I got a question. I got
was
one
hoping
question.
to be done by now, but it's coming.
What is
Instagram.
What's the
Paint the town reds. at Paint the Town Reds, at Reds the Turn Up God.
What is the most important thing you learned as being an art entrepreneur in terms of events or just trying to sell your own art? What can you give to the young artists out there?
Man, this shit is hard. And
Hit the bell, man. Hit the bell, man.
hey, man.
Other than your personal desires and things you deal with, what is something that no bullshit.
Hey,
but really, what did you like? What can you give?
Like, but when people told me,
Yeah.
man, when you throw your first art event, don't stop. I said, all right, you know what I'm saying? I told the artist, I would tell the artist, man, do it, don't stop. If this is your passion, you feel like this is your purpose in life, you know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Man, it's a good show, man. And I've been the one. Red sent me in the beginning when he first started doing it, he said, hey man, I'm doing this Paint the Town Reds thing. He said it's a cool environment. You can bring your lady to it. Me and my wife came, man. We had a good damn time amongst art. Reds was turned in the motherfucker in there.
Yeah.
So the show is actually, man, it's different
Yeah.
and it's good. Like it's a good environment. You know, you got the artists, and it gives a platform for artists as well. You know?
And I just meet a ton of artists everywhere, man. They on my Instagram, man. I walk through the streets, man. People recognize me. I'm like, goddamn. I had a good friend that introduced me to my man doing a live body paint right now, Adrian.
Oh, yeah, we about to get to him.
Yeah, man. Somebody introduced me to him, and we just vibed and kick it. I said, man, hey, look, man, I'm you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, how can I help you with whatever you got going on with your painting? And he said, man, let's roll with it. So
Shit, that's a bet. But look, we're gonna take 2 minutes and we're gonna get right back to the body paint artist.
all right.
Because that's coming on stage.
Oh yeah,
live.
we're gonna do some live body paint. All right, so we're back in the building. We Paint the Town Reds. We got a special thing going on here tonight. We actually got a live body paint artist and model. It's going down live as we speak. So we're gonna kick the mic over to Paint the Town Reds so he can introduce our other guests.
Yeah. Hey. One of my good men that's been rocking with me since day one on this art shit. My man Adrian Blackman. You know what I'm saying? He's also, there's the art department. You might have seen him at my art shows. Body painting and presenting his artwork. Incredible guy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
He's doing a good job.
Definitely.
What do you
Hey, Kadro.
what are we painting?
I paint everything, really. Right now, I'm working on a robotic cybernetic design.
You got to speak into that mic, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm working on a robotic cybernetic design right now. She's going to look pretty much like a cyborg, half human, half robot. I get my inspiration from anywhere and everything, really. Comic books, movies. I'm an odd individual.
That's I can hear the passion in everybody what they talking about tonight. Like I can hear the passion in what you were talking about, the art, and I could just hear it in his voice as he's painting her. It sounded poetic. I don't know if it was the beat or what the fuck.
You slightly retarded, motherfucker.
So
It sounded so poetic.
so I got a
It sounded so poetic.
Dolphins.
so I got a
Dolphins.
question. I got a question for the artist.
What's up? What's up?
How long you been doing this, bro? And after you answer that one, I got another one for you.
All right, dig it. Since I was able to hold a fucking crayon, man. Like I know I got in trouble for carving my name into the wall as a baby.
Facts.
Drawing on the walls. Like I got an ill memory. You dig? I swear to God, I remember being in the womb just chilling.
Damn.
Was you writing Crayola on girls in first and second grade? Like, come here, girl. Let me write my name on your side. Yeah. It's non-toxic. I'm good.
64 colors, bitch. 64 colors.
64.
I got a shop on the back of this box, bitch.
I was not that clever. Like I just got into drawing and painting on people probably about 3 years ago. So my pimping back when I was in kindergarten was completely different.
I hear
My
that.
shit was off straight up lemon heads and fireballs.
Oh man.
Lemon heads and fireballs.
Okay, you gotta get you gotta ring the bell on that one, bro.
Nobody's off limits,
All
man.
puns intended.
Hey.
All right, so how do you actually what do you tell a model in order to get them to participate?
We just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
Really,
wanna know?
they actually contact me a lot of times on IG because I put out like little promo, like commercial type posts, like, are you interested in being body painted for a shoe, a session and it's free, you dig? When you put in loaded words like free, people's ears go up and the eyebrows go like, oh, what's happening? Right. Catch is, I get to pick the design. You see what I'm saying? And then you gotta work in the realms and the ramifications of what I'm dealing with. And then you get into the Paint the Town Reds and other events like that. And we work it out.
Like, I don't know who's getting over more, you or the OBGYNs.
I think they're neck and neck. And see, he get models. The OBGYNs get anybody. So he's winning. Right? He's winning.
You might get some undesirable crotches in your OBGYN.
Somebody like that's not going to walk in the OBGYN and say, hey.
Every time.
Get the clamps.
No, every time.
Spread them.
Every time. Matter of fact, OBGYN's probably like, oh, her again, god damn it. When's she gonna die?
God damn.
You wrong as shit for that.
I have a question.
When is she gonna die?
Yeah, I'm happy to see my clients.
You don't want to see it no more.
Yo, what's in that water, man?
Water?
I have a question for the artist, man.
What's that?
If it's some people watching or listening to this show right now and they want to get into body painting or just becoming a professional artist in general, what would be, the advice you could give them so they can get started?
Shit. First and foremost, goddamn it, keep going. Cause when you try and get in the art game and seriously be about this art life, you gotta believe in your damn self. For real. Like, a lot of it is confidence and persistence. Keep doing this shit. You see what I'm saying? Cause people will see you getting better and they'll check your consistency. You dig? Like, it's a lot of artists and rappers that's not that ill, but they got a lot of work out. And you check their work ethic. It's a lot of people, I don't listen to their music, but I respect them as a business person, you dig? Like, it's a lot of interviews I watch, but I don't listen to these niggas' music. Because their music is trash, but I can tell that they got the passion for what they doing.
Right.
So I'm saying, so if you try to get into the art game, keep going and be persistent with your shit.
And it's got to be just like any game. It's like, is it the who's who or who you know? Like, how did you and Reds cross paths?
Pretty much game recognizing game. Like, he has a homie that's came up with him for a long time, and me and this gentleman knew each other from work at Howard. You know what I'm saying? It was really all a Howard conglomerate. People from different years and eras getting together and knowing each other.
Shout out to the real HU and that
HU?
That networking, man. That's if one thing you get from this show, man, networking is so important, man.
Yeah, we do.
Facts.
We made a lot of networking up here, man.
And that's some real shit, because I was not a student. I'm not alumni. I just grew up at this motherfucker. I worked and grew up at Howard.
Shout out to the niggas that hang on campus that never went to the school.
Did
you have a book bag too?
Hey, hell yeah.
Hey, you real with if you had a book bag.
Hey, I be lying like shit, class of 07.
We used to be up Howard with book bags. She'd be like, hey, what class? I'd be like, hey, what class you going to? She'd be like, what's your major? I'm like, what the fuck is a major?
Right. I'll be like class of 08, 09. Niggas
Shout
really
out.
gonna that motherfucker.
Hey, this nigga, ho.
But dig, on some real shit though, the same notebook and artwork that I had in my book bag back then, it's a whole lot of nuclear shit in my book bag now.
Shout out
so
to
a nigga was still doing it back then, and I'm still getting it now.
Nuclear shit. That nigga
so
walking around with suspicious
keep
packages.
doing it.
Definitely.
Nigga said, I got nuclear shit in my bag. The FBI about to kick the door in this moment.
Shout out to Homeland Security. He's only talking about art.
DOD. It's fucking DOD.
It's art life. It's art.
Well, that's what's up, man.
Chill out.
We're going to let the brother get back to his masterpiece. And I guess we're going to switch gears a little bit. Because
So bad my ass.
here we go, Reg. But nah, you included in this conversation this week, man.
Your Reds included.
I would like your opinion. So, I got a little bit of negative feedback for a comment I made last week about
again.
Yeah,
You
get a lot of negative feedback.
You don't always get negative feedback.
Hey, the feminists hate you. You know that.
You don't know when to shut the fuck
up. No. Niggas was they was like, man, how could you say that about Khalif Browder and yada 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 yada, right? So first of all, niggas don't listen, right? I wasn't disrespecting Khalif Browder. I was just saying I'm not with all this victim mentality that niggas tend to take when these type of issues come up. So what I want to do first is clarify that I sympathize and I definitely feel for Khalid Browder, and I think the documentary that Jay-Z made was great. But at the same time, our reaction to it is the wrong reaction. Okay? Our reaction to it is still maybe one day these people will feel sorry for us and turn around and do the right thing. When history is proven that they aren't. Now, I will give them this. The prison did close down. But guess what? Just because that prison closed down doesn't mean they're not going to keep locking niggas up that didn't do the crime.
He dropped the bomb.
Who the fuck told you to drop a bomb? You don't be dropping bombs on your own Calvin Arlington.
So my thing is this. Let's stop celebrating symbolic victories, and let's stop trying to be victims all the time, and let's really change how this thing is going. That's all I had to say.
And you're absolutely right. And whoever, I guess, attacked you for what you saying and what you stood for, you could hit. That's the victim type spirit, because anybody that really heard what you said knows that you weren't saying fuck Browder or his situation.
Correct.
It was, we are tired of seeing the fucking
fuck
trying to get the tears, like he said last week.
Fuck trying to be out here trying to get white tears.
Right.
Yeah, that's what he said, and that's pretty much what it was.
He's indoctrinated young Dallas.
That was young
He
Dallas.
sounded just like Tripp.
Damn it.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's Tripp's mentee. He's going to be the next Huey P.
We not out here. We not out here. We not out here for white tears. We don't need white people feeling sorry for us. I mean, if you want to help out, throw some cash.
Right.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
But that just summed it up, man. Just the way that they came at you, it was on some stuff.
Yes, and
it came up because the brother that was here doing the documentary last week said he's showing people that rose above. So really, we were talking about his situation of finding people that came through the system and rose above. The story was great, but we see too much of the victim side.
Yeah,
we soft, man. It's docile shit, you know.
Hell yeah, it keeps you in that mind state like you can't rise above these motherfuckers. And for real, one thing that we don't realize, and I say it over and over again, is they not shit without us. The minute you take the African American or black people out of the whole continent of North America, you got nothing. You got nothing. You got nothing. We can start with football. You got nothing. You got a bunch of linemen and linebackers.
Basketball.
I agree.
You know what I mean? You got nothing.
I agree with you on that shit, but
I got no receivers. Ain't no more juking.
I gotta play devil's advocate on this.
Devil's advocate himself.
Here we go. I like it.
Because we talked about it briefly on the other show, right? Hungover. Make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah, check out
every
Hungover.
Sunday. Man, the visuals is crazy. Way better. And I ain't gonna say what it's better than, but the visuals is crazy.
No, it's better than
crazy.
It's better than.
It's
that shit
very
like we was on
crazy.
TV.
Like ESPN type shit. But y'all gonna see it anyway. I think we discredit or disregard the masses, right? And I think why we're in this situation is because we disregard and disrespect the masses of people in this country. We gotta admit that the masses of people in this country are largely ignorant to the real issues that go on. So it's a place for that documentary because it's millions of people who are fans of Jay-Z who will never understand what Rikers Island represents until they saw that documentary. They don't have a real representation of how the criminal justice system can ruin a man's life with no proof. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that because Jay-Z got a lot of fans that just ain't white. He's an international.
But
hold on, wait. So
don't cut. Let me. I let y'all finish your whole spiel. Let me get the whole point out.
No. Go ahead.
So, damn it, man. What I'm saying is,
nigga, man. I got
for Black Americans, niggas in DC, New York, Philly, and the major cities, we know what's up. We know what the deal is. We lived it. Our parents lived it. It is what it is, right? But that type of documentary that someone of Jay-Z's caliber or fame produces, that type of story is reaching so many people and having an understanding of the criminal justice system. And if you can get people out of denial of what's going on, you can change something.
Peep the chess move though.
Hold on. The thing I compared it to was Selma. What happened in Selma? You know what I'm saying? When it was televised. When that shit happened, It changed public opinion. It changed. And it was just information. It's shit that been happening. It's been happening, but it changed.
Peep the chess move, though. Peep the fucking chess move. All right? Jay-Z comes out with a documentary, a great documentary about Rikers Island, right? Everybody's mad at Rikers Island, right? All the attention is shifted towards Rikers Island. Peep the chess move, right? So they closed Rikers Island.
And transferred it.
But guess what? Niggas are still getting fucked in the court system. It don't matter if you go to Rikers Island, DC jail, fucking Attica. It don't matter where you go. Niggas are still getting funneled off into prison unjustly. And that's the real problem. And that's the dangerous. Hold on. Okay, and that's the dangerous part to this whole dynamic. See, we think that it's a win because Rikers Island is closed. No, that's not a win. When the courts get checked, that's a win. Now,
I don't think that's a win. And I never thought it was a win in
I
terms of Rikers Island. I thought it was a win in terms of.
But hold up, I'd also like to speak on your Selma comments as well.
Yeah.
Because I think Selma was more detrimental than the Rikers Island move.
I agree.
Selma is a false representation of hope in white tears. Yes, I just coined that phrase.
Hope in
I'm
white
trademarking
tears.
that.
Hope
Listen, what did we get out of Selma?
White tears don't matter.
Young Dallas in
I'm
the
gonna get that on
building.
a t-shirt. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt.
Hey, listen.
Hey, hold on, that's coming out. Hey, anybody out here, we trademarking that.
we
You try
trademarking that. That's
we
our
suing.
shit.
So-
White tears don't matter.
So
Put the paperwork in.
So all bucks. The
Which
Selma
would be
March
white tears
is
matter?
cute. It's cute, but all I see is a bunch of docile Negroes. And no disrespect to them, because they fought for what they thought was right, and it's
You
no
definitely
disrespect.
disrespected.
No, but you know what though? It's look at us now. We in the worst position that they was in.
We in the worst position.
And we don't even know it. That's how we even worse.
They weren't docile. They did what they were supposed to do for that time. The problem is we keep going back to that time trying to do the same shit. We need to evolve. We got to evolve. So the marching worked in the 60s. The white tears worked. The white tears worked in the 60s.
It didn't work.
Actually, no.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying how we evolved, okay? King had to do what he had to do. X had to do what he had to do. But we're looking at that same damn thing. When are we going to evolve, man? Like, we don't need to be victims no more.
But the movement wasn't lost at that point. It wasn't lost in 64.
It was lost because we didn't evolve.
It was definitely lost.
It was lost in the 70s. No, the movement got lost in the 70s.
I say the
That's
80s.
That's when the real movement got lost.
the 80s,
If you look at what
when Reagan came
if you look at civil rights, Voting Rights Act, I don't agree with the integration of schools, but that was a part of it. But you look at specifically voting access, and that was one of the main things that changed from that. And that's something that carried forward to right now. If that was what was needed for that, that's a positive that you can take away from that. I'm not saying it was perfect. I think it was flawed. And I think the more militant aspects, like the deacons of defense, the people who were defending them, the people who weren't necessarily on that straight turn the other tree, they don't mention them, but they were a part of it.
But to be honest with you though, and shout out to Phil Valentine, he pointed it out clearly. From the time period from the 60s to the 90s, we lost the grand game of chess. From the beginning to the motherfucking end. Okay? From the start of welfare all the way up to the crack epidemic, we lost. Off the break, we lost off welfare, because that's when we lost the mind of the woman.
Hey, well, I want to know,
the mind of the black woman went to the state.
No homo, do you got a magic wand in your pocket? Where you could just wave it where you could just wave it, where you could just wave it over the situation and be like, all right, this is exactly what I want to happen, and this is gonna happen. Boom, it's gonna happen.
I have an answer for that.
But so with the problem,
I do have an answer for that.
All right, go ahead.
So basically, what you're saying is you're trying to discredit what I'm saying because I'm not. All I'm telling you is that we need to stop glorifying these past quote unquote victories that we think we won, because we didn't really win shit. So once we realize that we didn't win shit, now we know how to play the next 30 years so we don't lose that chess game.
I think we won something, but we let the momentum go.
When did we win?
The right to vote.
Okay, you could go shop at Nordstrom.
No,
the right to vote.
I said specifically.
You can eat that red lobster.
No. Don't mischaracterize what I said. I said specifically what we won. So
what did we
now
win?
we didn't build on that. We won the right to vote.
All we did was we won the right for Mexicans to vote.
No, we didn't win the right for Mexicans.
And now they shitting on us.
So, but in real life, We won the right to vote.
We won the right for
But hold on,
everybody
hey,
who's
hold
not
up.
white.
You
to
gotta
come
realize.
here.
You gotta realize, man. Like, we're constantly in a battle. White supremacy is tricky. Once we overcame a certain thing, they retooled, refined, and redid something. Like, all right, well, shit, these niggas bested us on this right to vote. These niggas bested us on getting integrated into society.
But
so they reflected on it.
The whole game is that we really never really beat them at anything.
Yeah, we did.
See, we lost because we abandoned our communities and we hopped in theirs.
We lost
And
way
they made the
before.
whole game about integration.
But hold on, but that was a market employee that we fell for.
All right, so we lost.
I-
We lost.
Before that, we couldn't vote. After that, we can vote
Nigga,
right
before
now.
we could vote, we had towns like the shit in Tulsa, Black Wall Street, all type of shit without voting.
Yeah.
We had all of that shit.
No, we voted at that point.
No, we could not vote
No,
back
we
then.
didn't.
I'm saying in our shit, we voted.
All right, so fuck the rest of that shit.
He talking
JP,
about-
what's good, bro? What you got?
Man, you know, we ain't win shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got the right to vote. And they also started voting for these homosexuals.
What?
Yeah, you
I
can't
knew he was
forget
gonna do
them.
it. I knew he was gonna
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
that's what changed though.
Fucking
That's what
JP.
changed. Niggas started voting, niggas getting soft. So we ain't losing we ain't winning shit. We losing.
I mean, listen.
Niggas is getting
We
soft.
hold on. We didn't
I'm
get,
all about-
we
I'm
didn't
all
get
about-
too many victories.
I'm
but
all about voting for people that matter. Like, you need to vote for your mayor. You need to vote for your city council
I
members.
agree.
You need to vote for all that shit.
Yeah.
But you don't need
you couldn't
to be,
vote for that shit back then.
But you don't need to get your panties in a bunch over Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump.
Yeah, yeah,
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because they ain't nothing
Not
but
at all. I
Hey,
agree.
Reds.
I agree
Reds,
with
turn
that.
this shit up.
I agree
What
with
you
that.
got?
Hey, all in a nutshell, man, I think that we just gotta get off the white land, man. I don't know where the fuck.
Where the fuck you gonna go?
JP.
Back in the jungle.
Hey. He said,
Good luck with that.
where's the bombs?
I would say I do not represent the views of JP the Flame.
No, actually, no.
Stamp.
Jay-Z just spit facts, though.
In fact, going back to the jungle,
he, no,
I
he
didn't
talk-
come from a jungle.
No.
You
What he,
Who came?
Look.
Who came
You
from the
could build
jungle?
your own shit.
Come on.
You could build a house.
He missed what you said.
You could, I mean, all your
missed-
natural
No, I heard
resources.
exactly everything
you
he
missed-
said.
you won't be
and
under
he
that
fucked
white
it up when
man.
he said we going back to the jungle.
Yo, what's that island? What's that island?
No, what I'm saying is you missed it because when he said go back to the jungle, what he meant was going back to nature.
No, that nigga said go back. He could have said go back to nature.
That's what he meant.
But he said go back to the jungle.
You missed it.
It's
I mean,
all one
I
and the
think
same.
jungle
Don't
was
clean-
just a joking metaphor for nature.
It's all one and the same.
Don't clean that
You
shit
thinking
up.
with the wrong. he thinking with the
clean
wrong
that
side
shit
of his
up.
brain.
Don't clean that shit up. If he meant nature, nature's not a far walk from jungle.
But let's go deeper into this, though. So you got welfare. You got
You
the
wanna
child
go deep
support
every
system.
week, man.
You got all these government assistance. You got the motherfucking United Negro College Fund. You got all of this bullshit.
Ran by white
Still,
folks.
look, you got all of this bullshit, right? That you think is working for you, but in actuality, it keeps you in a poor man's mindset. It keeps you in a poor man's mindset. And I think another problem that we have is we're too charity oriented. Fuck charity. We need
I
investments.
think it's
Hey,
depending on the
we need
person that
investments.
be stayed in that mind state.
We need
though.
investments. We don't
I
need no
can't
more
agree
charity.
with that.
Hey, you know,
I can't agree with
hold
that.
on.
Nah,
The problem,
fuck that. How many free turkeys you gonna eat before you realize you need to start selling turkey? How many?
Oh no, I
How
agree
many-
with him. We need
But that's the
investment in.
mindset of the person.
How many free pairs of socks you gonna realize? Are you gonna receive before you realize? Goddamn, I need
That's
to
a
get my own
much
motherfucking
deeper
socks.
problem than what you're saying, though, man. Like,
But the biggest
people don't
thing-
just wake up and say, I need a turkey. People don't just wake up and say, I need socks. So you can't say fuck charity
What I'm
as
saying
a
is,
whole.
look at our community though. The minute somebody like Trump or
I'm not talking about
the
Trump.
Huffington Post says Donald Trump is going to take away welfare and Meals on Wheels, you got all these niggas caping for Meals on Wheels.
What I'm saying, though, is some
Come on,
people
man.
What's wrong with caping for Meals on Wheels?
Man, because Meals ain't.
It's old
Meals
niggas on Meals on Wheels.
Meals
This what you not understanding.
Meals on Wheels ain't caping for you.
They got people, listen though, check this out. So they got elderly people that live in South Carolina that don't live in the city like we live, that the grocery store is miles away and they just don't have no car and they can't just up and walk. Welfare and those type of programs help them. So if you say fuck the people because of what you see here in the city, you're saying fuck the people that actually do need it.
Sometimes you have a well-off nigga's perspective.
Hold on.
And you gotta, on some real shit. Sometimes you gotta think about that.
All right, let me answer that. I'm not saying people who need welfare shouldn't get it. I'm saying welfare shouldn't be the crutch or the backbone of our argument in a political forum.
Whose argument is that?
It's always our argument. Every time somebody says something about welfare, niggas have a fit.
But I didn't say welfare. I was talking about when you said fuck
don't know
charity
no
as a whole.
niggas.
No, I'm saying fuck all the charity.
You said fuck charity as a whole.
Listen,
Let
me tell you something. One of the biggest charities in the black community is the Catholic Church.
Right.
And they one of the biggest molesters as well.
True.
Keep that shit in mind. All I'm telling you is charity doesn't do anything for you. It's like what Jay-Z said.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
I can't rock with that one.
It's better to teach a man how to fish than to give him fish.
Right.
Teach a man how to fish.
But some people actually need that fucking fish. Some people actually can't.
Man,
you
some
got
people
homeless
actually
out here.
programmed. Some people are programmed generation by generation.
But everybody don't got your mindset. You got homeless people out here that are actually mentally fucked
Yeah,
up.
but you got homeless people out here who live on the streets in tents and they getting how they live. And
That's
they
true
complain.
too. So, but you got both sides of the fence, so you can't say fuck it as a whole, because some people actually need it.
So what I'm saying is this. I'm saying us as black people need to get out of this victimized, charity dependent, fucking welfare dependent mind state, because it's not bringing you any fucking way.
I agree with you.
Hold
on. I agree with you 100%.
All you gonna be is the lowest class citizen.
I agree
forever.
with you. I agree with you 100%. But also, as black people who are enlightened, who got advantages, bread, whatever, we have to stop judging these people who don't know as much as us yet, and we have to understand how to meet them where they are. Like, I agree with you about all of the problems that the Catholic Church has, right? But I've personally run a program that was funded by Catholic charities that touched in a good way, not physically touched.
Hit the bell.
I stopped it. Hold on. Not physically touched, but has enhanced the life of.
You shouldn't have used the word touch.
I know. I caught myself. That is
That's a violation of blocking that bell.
Has enhanced the youth. You know what I'm saying? In ways that if they weren't there,
so you use the
it wouldn't have been done. So we use something that to me is ill-gotten, that we turned around and we use it in a positive way.
Right.
And as a people, hold on. And as a people, we have to do more of that. That we have to use things that were meant for ill-gotten things and flip it.
I'm not interested in giving one more nigga something for free.
Flip it.
Unless we friends and I done borrow some
But
shit
but we have to live in, like, the reality that you have isn't the reality that most people live. They have to live where they are. They are where they are.
They gotta get a new reality, or they gotta wake up to reality.
I agree with
Everybody ain't gonna make it. I mean, that's the bottom line. I do, but
I say this.
But at the same time, people. I mean, some people need it. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? I say this all the time. I say this all the time on the show, man. I do what I do for the average Joe. The average Joe should be able to live a good life. He don't got to be as smart as you. He don't got to be an entrepreneur like you. He don't got to have as much money as you, Rez. He don't have to be, you know what I'm saying, what you are.
I'm broke, by the way.
He should be able to have a regular job, a regular thing, live his life, raise his family, and not be harassed, not be subjugated.
So let me ask you this.
Not be that. That's who I fight.
You believe that, right? Yeah. That's what you believe. So let's take it. Let's go a little bit more into the surface. Man. I ain't gonna use the word deep. All right, listen. Okay, so if you believe every man shall have these rights, right? Yeah. How do you expect to get to that point in the world without tearing down the system or that we in right now? Because if we continue to be minimal in this system, there's no way it's going to get turned around. So
I think it's way.
It comes down to this, man. It comes down to this. We have to use our brains. We have to figure out the system that we in. We have to infiltrate it, and we have to take back our planet. But it's not going to be the way we think it should be, because it's in control by people who don't think like us.
That's why I say everybody ain't going to make it.
So it's going to be some casualties along the way, man. If you're on welfare right now and you don't really deserve it, you might get left out in the cold. But at the same time, your children's children might benefit from the movement that we talking about right now, and that's what it's all about. Planning generations ahead. We all gonna be dead in here. We really get some true, real justice on this planet. We'll all be dead. It's not gonna happen in our lifetime, but that's what we all have to realize.
Let's get back to art.
Hey, no.
Fuck that.
But see, now hold up. But see, everybody wakes up at their own point, though. And some people ain't gonna wake up.
It don't matter what point, niggas. It's what.
Some people aren't gonna wake up.
Look around you, man. Look around you.
You talking to me like I don't know, nigga. You talking about the masses.
I don't want to hear no more about this feeling sorry for motherfuckers that's waking up. Man,
everybody ain't gonna make it. Look.
But hold on. At the same time, everybody on this panel agrees with what you're saying, right? Everybody agrees with you. But
we're trying to reach the masses.
I think your methodology is what they don't agree with. The message is the same, right? But the delivery of the message, right? If I hear you,
that's what everybody
like
hates.
If I hear you talk to somebody who isn't as well versed, they haven't read the books that we've read, they don't understand the economics that we understand. You gotta understand you're a successful entrepreneur, so you've reached the level of I don't need anyone. But if someone hasn't reached that level, they don't know how to feed themselves yet. They don't know how to get out there and get it for themselves. They're still working on it. Bro, but hold on. The way you deliver the message is gonna fall on deaf ears because it's more like from a point of judgmental. Like this is what you need to do. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. Instead of what I'm saying is, we all agree with you, but our method of delivery is different.
You can't teach a person and belittle them at the same time. They're not gonna get it.
Who have I belittled? I just told the truth.
He said fuck him. He didn't belittle him.
Right.
So when you go back and listen to this episode, right? When you go back, when you said
he's not gonna see it though, Coach.
These bitches on welfare.
He's not gonna see it though.
Turning tricks. You niggas on welfare.
It's a bunch.
Get off of that shit.
You need to go back to the jungle and wake up.
It's a bunch of.
Go back to the Potomac and fish. That's how you feed yourself.
It's a bunch. It's a bunch.
Ocean City, get some crab legs.
I'm sorry. Listen, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was so many sensitive people in the room.
It's not about being sensitive.
I thought it was.
Ain't nobody sensitive.
Ain't nobody sensitive in here.
There's men. There's a lot of men here, so I'm talking like how a man talk. All right. So basically, man, all I want people to get out what I'm saying is, it's time for a reality check. All right, your life is busted.
But to me, that's condescending. Motherfuckers who's fucked up, that's their reality. They wake up to that shit. They gotta make a decision every day. Am I gonna do something illegal to feed my family and risk being away from my family? That's real reality. They don't need a reality check. They need more information. They need more avenues. They need ways out. So by you talking to them,
opportunity,
talking
and it's
about
not just drugs.
It's not anything. Nigga,
you know
check
what,
scamming, fucking whatever to feed your
boosting out the
nigga working a bullshit job that you hate.
Red said something the other day that made a lot of sense, man. He said, I want to show my nieces and my nephews that they don't never have to sell an ounce of coke or anything.
Facts.
And that's the mind shift we got to see. Reds got to them and said, look, a couple grams is okay, but an ounce, that's what it's going too far.
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm just
a couple grams is not okay.
Nah.
Nigga, you better be slinging ounces.
Nah, you know what we came.
If you're going to do it, do it.
Go hard or go home.
Nah, you know where we come from, and you know the era where we come from, and hopefully that's the last time we go through an era like that. And like I say, I'm inspiring my niece and nephew and my friends' kids to do something different and go another route. And art is a great way to, because they that's the first thing they take out of schools, right? Art, you know what I'm saying? Performing arts.
And music.
And then music. And then they either dump it all into sports or they take away sports too. You know what I'm saying? The kids don't have no outlet these days. And hopefully, as with my art tour, that's giving inspiration around the country. Along with these, more established art tours, but I'm trying to reach a different demographic that I inspire kids to, get into art and get an outlet that they don't necessarily see, and hopefully I inspire not just kids but everybody. You know what I'm saying?
You've inspired me tonight, man.
This nigga about to go home and draw a stick figure.
Right, this bitch, but your bitch ass.
Hey, but
hey, you know what? Oh,
go ahead.
You know what?
Go ahead, JP.
That's what goes with saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you said, some niggas got to go. But you know what you have to do? I agree with you too, because you have to put the information out there. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is power when you apply it.
Bang.
Facts.
So once but you
got to put the information out there though.
Say that one more time, man.
Knowledge
Drop a
is
bomb
not
on that,
power.
motherfucker.
Knowledge is only power when you apply it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay.
That's with anything. That's what hustle.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Hustle is great.
So you
but
gotta
if
put
you
in
ain't
the
unless
work.
you apply. Yeah.
Hey,
You
real
don't,
quick.
you don't grind, you don't shine.
Let's check back on the body paint real quick.
Yeah.
You don't grind, you don't shine.
Can we see the progress? Uh-oh.
They're not on the stage
Nah,
no
ain't
more.
that.
How far? Oh, what
Okay.
what was she again?
A cyborg.
Cyborg, robotic.
Hold on, am I allowed to do this? Giggity, giggity, goo, goddamn.
I'm not allowed to say that on camera.
I'm detailing the back.
Giggity, giggity.
I'm detailing the back right now. And
Giggity, giggity,
it's coming along
goo,
real nice.
goddamn.
He said giggity giggity goddamn.
All right.
We got about 10 minutes.
Hey, the whole time though?
Yeah, they are. We're gonna do that.
That cyborg is turning out nicely.
The cyborg.
I'm a Star Trek fan. Yeah, the Borg.
Star Trek. I
Borg
figured it.
take shit
Now
over.
it all
The
makes
glasses,
sense.
the glasses gave it away.
Right.
Now it all makes sense. I was a Trekkie.
Hey, I was a Trekkie.
Now it all comes together.
Definitely never said I was a Trekkie.
You just said I was a
just
Star
said
Trek.
Star Trek.
Star Wars. He said Star.
I said I'm a Star Trek fan.
Okay, you're a
not
Trekkie
a
then.
Trekkie. No, that's two different things.
Nah.
Double
different.
Double talking.
That's the
liberal.
difference. That's the difference between light, bright, and salmon. It's a motherfucking different. You're more salmon. He's more light, bright. So you see that?
God damn it.
See red. He got red undertones. You got pink undertones. That makes you salmon, and he's red.
I'm
Okay,
smoked.
so it's a different. But you both light skinned.
I'm
You
smoked.
feel what I'm saying?
I'm smoked. I don't claim that light skin shit for nothing.
So what do you claim?
Smoke
What
tan.
set you on?
Smoke tan.
Smoke tan.
It's like almost brown skin.
Nigga, you almost in denial, nigga. You almost in denial.
I ain't no motherfucker light skin nigga. But shout out to my man Cool and Cow and shout out to Paint the Town.
Hey, y'all seen that meme? Then nigga in the mirror like, nigga, you are not light skinned. You are, what do you say? Smoke
That
tan.
motherfucker said I'm almost brown.
Do you go to the tanning salon?
No.
Won't you go there and get
go to
painted?
Tanner's and-
Hey,
He being foggy bottom
I'm
like
gonna ask
shit.
the artist. I got a question for the artist.
Hey, you got a
you
dark
got
brown.
an almost brown over that. What does almost brown
You
look
need some
like?
almost
man?
brown paint
I got
here.
I got a dark beige.
Hey, that nigga
Come-
Tripp. Hey,
Come paint this nigga's face, please.
hey,
man.
that nigga Tripp is taupe like shit. You're a
say
taupe
you
face
taupe,
ass
nigga?
boy.
That nigga's
He
token.
got a color and a candle flavor, nigga. You taupe,
He's
nigga.
token brown. He's token brown.
Token brown? Oh, man.
Same color as the
Token
label.
brown?
He didn't see the same color as the
Token
label in that
brown.
1738.
You look like the nigga that snitched. I know it was him. He
Time
was
out.
token brown.
Talk about the nigga. Yo, that's,
Who
I got-
snitched? It had to be the token brown.
I got Republican. I got
that
Republican
nigga just
cinnamon.
called. That nigga just
You need
called him
Republican
Token
cinnamon?
Brown.
Nigga's token brown. You look like you look like you.
Hey, they can only have
Hey,
2 or 3 of
Give
y'all.
up,
He
man.
look like he
Give up.
ended
One
the-
token, 2 token,
I
3.
give up.
3 token limit.
I give up, man.
Token brown and his crew,
Cashed
and his
out.
crew
Hey,
ended the
Token Brown.
movement.
Hey, Token Brown will get ahead in life. Be happy that you Token Brown.
Token
Token Brown can get a promotion. Me, I'm done.
He,
for.
look, look,
Token
look,
Brown, he
good.
gets out of tickets.
Token
I'm gonna tell
Brown.
y'all the token brown niggas. Stephen A. Smith, Steve Harvey, and Tripp Simpson. They're token brown.
Hey, you
Turn
can
up.
make
Man,
middle
shit.
management. I ain't gonna get there. Bro.
Hey,
Token Brown get promoted. It's all good, bro.
Hey,
Don't buy no tickets from Token Brown. He'll get over on you.
Nobody sits with Token Brown in life.
Hey, Red.
He sits with the others.
Next show sponsored by Token Brown.
damn.
I killed him with the Token Brown.
I love
He
this
don't even
show.
gotta come back.
Shouts out.
Oh, I know I'll come back, but I'll save it for another day.
all right.
I'll live to fight another day.
Shout out,
Hey.
shout out to my nigga.
Token
And that's
Brown.
another shirt too. Token
Token
Brown. Hey, we
What
got
was the other one? White tears don't matter.
white tears
white
don't matter.
tears don't
Token
matter,
Brown.
Token Brown.
We suing anybody to use it. It's on camera.
Hey, bro,
we
I'm-
using it. What's today?
We got the we
April,
filing it. We filing
April
trademarks
3rd, y'all.
online.
We using it.
Hey, look,
Poor man's copyright. We
I
using it.
don't know what else to say, man.
We're gonna go ahead and close the show.
Yeah, we run out of time. Let's go around the room with final thoughts. Raise your hand if you got some final thoughts in the building. Raise your hand if you got final thoughts.
We got the model in the building too.
Any thoughts? Any thoughts?
We need some final thoughts from the business people and the modeling.
Come on up.
Cudro, you got some final thoughts?
Can we
You
bring
still
the
got the
model
mic,
to the
Adrian?
stage?
You still got the mic, Adrian?
Oh,
Y'all got some final thoughts or shout outs and all that shit?
Oh, well, shit. First and foremost, I want to thank Reds, man. I appreciate all the shit you doing, man, with this whole art scene, giving us a little chance to show this shit and show what we do. I want to thank Shantoy. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Shantoy.
Thank
you very much.
For getting painted like a motherfucker.
We're going to go around, bro.
Shantoy,
You are the best.
you got something to say?
Thank you.
Yo, JP.
Yeah, yes indeed. You know I got something to say. Look,
JP is back.
Look, since we got a full crowd tonight, you know I gotta let the people hear it. Remember, when you hear the information, go look for it yourself.
Facts.
Facts out.
So, with that being said, I'm just glad I'm here. So what I was talking to the young God, right? I was telling the young God that we need to stop being so afraid of each other. You know, when we see each other, we need to embrace love, man, because that's what we missing. You know, it need to be more uplifted. You know what I'm saying? We need to feel loved when we come in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I love you. I love myself. You know what I'm saying? So I got to love you.
Straight like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Damn.
Juiceman, what you got?
Oh,
we got Young Dallas.
We going around the room. You got it, D Young.
Tripp's protege.
Young protege.
Nah, he's his own man. He's his own man.
What he was saying was, you know, we gotta stop coming in the room and start looking at niggas like shit's a competition all the time. Let's
Facts.
just embrace one each other.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Dallas ain't never said shit the whole show, but he's dropping bombs tonight, man.
Come on, cool. We need something.
You know I ain't got shit to say. Alright.
This nigga had to take a deep breath.
How was that weed?
It was good.
Hey,
Rez, it's your show, brother. Tell
Hey
the
man, I got a little spiel to say, man.
Hey, turn that light down. I can't see that nigga,
Hey,
man.
shut the fuck up.
Token brown meat, man. Fuck y'all.
hey, that token brown hit home.
That shit's a winner. That's winner, chicken dinner.
He reflected deeply upon that.
Am
I
That's
token
gonna,
brown?
That's gonna sting a bit.
Is that how I got to where I am?
Yeah.
That shit.
That's how you got all them tickets. That's how you got all. You got all.
You know what I'm saying?
He get pulled over, get out of ticket.
It wasn't my real talent. It was
sorry,
my
sir.
complexion.
Right.
God
Rez,
damn.
man, what's your final
Complexion
thought?
for the correct. Man,
Complexion for the protection.
My final thoughts is I just want to shout out a few people, man. My nigga Sean Perkins again.
Shout out to Sean Perkins.
Shout out.
SP the plug, check him out.
SP the plug.
My man Khalid Customs. My man Aaron on H Street, British Ink. He did my tattoos, man. He's a great guy. My man Adrian, who's been rocking with me. You got a model, Sunny the model. She couldn't make it tonight. I appreciate
Big
Shantoy.
Mike.
She participated in a couple of my art events.
Shantoy.
I look to work with her in the future. April, my girl April, Pound Firm Believer. Y'all check her out. Her artwork's dope. Crooks on canvas. I know y'all seen me in the previous episodes. Crooks. With the jacket, with a Letterman jacket. You know, Rich's Clothing. I supported them the other day.
Facts.
Rich's
Shout out to
Clothing.
Shout out to Rich's Clothing.
So I wore them at my Baltimore art event the other night. I got big shit in the works, man. I'm broke, but I'm trying to, I'm trusting in God, man.
You already rich.
Yeah.
You already rich.
If
Don't
you trust
say you
in God,
broke.
that means you trust in yourself.
Don't say-
I believe wholeheartedly in all things that I can do. You know what I'm saying?
Don't ever say
I
you
just
broke.
hey,
You're not a victim.
I had the Richard shirt on earlier. Got the Sex Sales shirt on right now. I had to show support to my man Sex Sales. Y'all look him up on IG. My man Jamal. Adult Hoodies, also at Adult Hoodies. We working, man. April 22nd, Philly.
Facts.
Art show, Painted Town Reds. June 9th, Painted Town Reds in LA.
I need to be on that.
I'm working on ATL. I got a couple locations, man. I'm working and I'm bringing it back home. Working on something here in DC. Like I said, man. With the tough topic that we were talking about earlier, I just want to say, man, we can't be so harsh on everybody, but we gotta uplift. You know what I'm saying? When you point at somebody, man, you got three fingers pointing at you. So we always gotta be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be so harsh on other people when You know what I'm saying? We aren't perfect as well. You know what I'm saying? We always uplift each other. You know what I'm saying? So,
facts.
But I appreciate y'all motherfuckers in this junk, man. I always love you guys, man. My man Dan, I appreciate you guys giving me this platform to talk about what I got going on, man. Cohen, Tripp, man. You know what I'm saying? We just all gonna keep going. We winning.
I appreciate you being a Lamar Riggs All-Star.
Hey, I was
appreciate
that.
you,
Even though Reyes had the U-Bar back in the day, for sure.
Hey, I had to duck my uncle. My uncle, he cut the bar off.
Shout out to your uncle.
And he put the
bar. You had the Thurman.
Suburban?
You had the
Remember the
Thurman.
red Suburban?
Trying to turn a duck into a Dickinson. You can't do it.
Hey, shut up.
You should have went to G&T, cuz. I wanted to get my
All
own
right, go ahead, man.
My final thoughts are simple, man. If you haven't been to one of the Paint the Town Reds events, make sure you make your way there. Not just for the art being painted in the building right now, but for the atmosphere. Man, one thing I can say about this brother is he's always happy. He's always got a smile on his face. And despite whatever his circumstances is, one thing I will say is, you said I'm broke, right? You're not broke. You're already rich. You paint the town reds, you turning up and you manifest that shit. So never say you broke, right? Because you already rich in spirit anyway. So that's my final thought.
So you're rich broke. Rich broke.
Rich in spirit.
Rich. I'm a britch.
He's a britch. You britch ass nigga.
I'm a britch ass
All right,
nigga.
this is my final thoughts, man.
That's hilarious.
My final thoughts.
Token Brown. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
My final thoughts is this Delion was awesome tonight and it allowed me to deal with you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Secondly, I appreciate Paint the Town Reds coming through. I appreciate the models coming through. I appreciate everybody that contributed to the show tonight, man. That's what we're about, networking and entrepreneurship. And if y'all learn anything from this episode, anything you want to do, it requires hard work. Keep working. Don't quit at what you're doing.
Facts. Yo, so first of all, I'd like to say shout out to Dan for that hilarious comment. Token Brown. I can't do shit with it, bro. You won. You won tonight. You win.
You gonna give me next week though?
Yeah, 'cause, you know, after that double down shit you did last week,
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
Hey, look, y'all best friends. Save that shit for the
Second
ride
of all,
home.
shout
to
out
get
to
back later.
Shout out to the homie Reds. Yo, I'll tell you a funny story real quick. That nigga Dallas was looking on my Facebook page earlier. He was like, yo, this nigga's Red's last name is Cheeks. He said the nigga name is Red Cheeks.
Yeah. I never put that together.
But look, hold up.
Come on.
It's actually Raymond Cheeks.
It's Red Cheeks.
Raymond Andre Cheeks, nigga. 6'3", 84. Born at Howard University, nigga.
But look, shout out to the homie Adrian over here in the model. Yo,
don't play me on the red
dope
cheeks.
shit.
Hey,
This
shout
is
out
what
to
we doing
everybody in the building,
straight
man.
talk, no chase. I would like to end it off with this though, man. Black people, we got to stop being so sensitive. I mean, you done been through 500 years of turmoil everywhere, no matter where you are. So you got a nigga like me, I love y'all. I'm telling you what you need to hear. And what I also need to hear. I ain't perfect either. But what I'm saying is, man, we all need to get to the realization that reality is something that you can manipulate once you understand what it is. Peace out. Catch you Sunday night.
Hey, why the fuck he the only one that get bombs in here? I don't like that shit.
Token Brown, baby. Token Brown. We out.